Happy Saturday, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello.
You're not animating.
I know. I'm switching over.
I am here with with known quantities on this stream, Cat and Buzz, who is in the room with me, and Azure
Hello.
Pyro Style, the local collection of raccoons. Hi, Aurora Witch Cheese. How you doing?
Yeah, I would not say, I think saying that the collection of raccoons is a known quantity is a bit offensive, but, you know.
The unknowable quantity?
I think it's more
Exactly.
optimistic than offensive.
That's fair, that's fair.
Yeah. And we have one other special guest today. I might turn you up just a little bit. Muratsuki, who's Winged Muratsuki, is a good friend of ours, and very much a Guild Wars 2 person. And we have been friends for a while, and loves playing this game, so special guest. What are we going to do today? Well,
Here.
it's how...
Sorry, you go.
It's Halloween season, and some of the special holiday events in this game are timed and will be gone after the event is over. So we're gonna take a little bit of time and answer the question that I keep asking my friends every year: where my lab at? In this case, it's a reference to the Labyrinth, which is a Halloween event thing. All right, I'm gonna head to Lion's Arch, everybody.
Yes, finally.
You got it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Definitely not the way you're supposed to do it, but that's fine.
Look, cheesing mastery points is like a beloved aspect of this game, so...
It's a pastime.
We were running around in... What area, Misa?
It's Blood Tide Coast. But yeah, go ahead and train that master.
No. Where were we running around with, you're in your favorite zone in this game? The Asia-inspired zone.
Oh, I was running around in Cantha.
Yeah, we were running around in Cantha, and I was like, oh, there's a bunch of mastery points around here. Do you want to just give them to me?
The best part is the mastery points are account bound, so you won't have to get them again if you do a different character. All right, I am at the lab door under the glass awning. I believe y'all know where that is.
I am on my way.
While I'm waiting for everybody, I'm going to aggressively heart Aurora Witch Cheese with a giant heart.
Damn, that's kind of gay.
I know, right?
But is it gay enough?
I mean,
Never.
those are the questions we're always asking. That's the real questions, you know? And I'm bringing my character Mizuki, who is her look is she cosplays as Scarlet Briar because it's Halloween, and she's bringing her Jade Mech Snuggle Bucket.
Jesus.
Did you never notice his name?
No, that's not what I was laughing at. I was laughing at Aurora's comment.
You know what? Hella fair. Hella fair.
Alright. We're going to the Mad King's Labyrinth?
Yes. I'm guessing like everyone is in there ahead of me. I'm waiting for no reason.
No, we're still missing one.
Well, I was there, but then y'all were like, hey, I should do this thing. And I was like, yeah, I should do this thing.
Look at this char. Oop. I'm sorry. Let me get him out of the way. Look at this char.
She's not even my Halloween-themed one.
It's very gay.
And I approve.
Look, there's not a lot of outfits that are clearly gendered for Char, and I like to dress them in them, because they really do look exactly like if you put a cat in a dress in real life.
Oh, and now I understand what's going on with this. You went for like the suit of armor look here.
Yeah, but I only had 2 pieces of it.
Oh, that's okay.
You look very robot. It's very good.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto Domo. Okay.
Well, good thing is that there's an apple already leading here, so...
Do we want to just jump onto theirs or
yeah,
just follow them?
We'll just follow them.
It's Halloween season.
Look,
there's almost always one
I'm
or two.
not one to normally follow other people, but you know.
In the lab, you follow other people.
Yeah, I'm very much a trendsetter of my own, you know, totally.
Whatever you say, Cat.
And it's
Player. That's a player. I'm just like about ready to start
So
incinerating
anyway, I
things,
started blasting.
and it's like, oh hey, there's actually players chilling around here.
There's somebody
Yeah.
fighting this boss. Let's.
Oh,
Hello, Steve.
it's Steve!
Yep, Steve is here. I'm like, why am I taking damage? Oh, it's Steve. So the community calls this boss Steve. He's a giant skeleton.
He's a
with
chainsaw-wielding skeleton, yeah.
But the thing is, he has a damage aura around him.
He's friend-shaped.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I brought my heal build.
Bless you, my friend, for that.
I've
That
dumped my
is-
turret.
Upsy daisy.
And I have a flamethrower.
For those unfamiliar with the labyrinth, the point is not to do a lot of damage. The point is to tag as many things for loot as you can.
Yes.
And let the person with the leadership tag do the opening of the doors.
Oh, these guys are going in the opposite direction.
Yeah, he's
Interesting.
going counterclockwise. That's messed up. Or
Clockwise.
clockwise. The way against the way that traditionally we do this. But it looks like they're doing their last door for the evening, so...
We might want to... Okay, they are still running off.
I think they're heading towards the green door. I could make a joke.
It is a mummy door. Mummy? Sorry. Mummy? Sorry.
I still love how just like, yes, the tech is absolutely mechanist for the labs.
Yep. It's just pretty much the meta for running around
Yeah.
the lab.
If we don't get a full squad on this map, I'll probably switch my build to my mechanist build as well.
Okay. Where did our... Oh, did the tag down?
Yeah, they tagged down. Give me a second here.
Alright, do we want to just start our own?
I'm just gonna put a mentor tag up instead of a squad tag,
Okay.
and let people follow me. I do not traditionally lead labyrinth runs, so this could get interesting. I am going to go back to the counterclockwise fashion
I
now.
have full and utter faith and trust in you, Mura. You got this.
I also do not traditionally lead these, but yeah, this will be interesting.
I know Dewey.
Look, this was your fault being the experienced person in the group.
Yeah, I know, I really... Thank God we're not trying raiding or something, because then I really don't know what I'm doing.
Never again.
Do we also... Oh, Azure also put up a tag. Got it.
The dialogue between Joko and Mad King never gets old either. I do wish that they would alternate maps, so sometimes it's Joko and sometimes it's his whiny son.
Mm-hmm. That would be cool. Because I actually miss the whiny son.
I can't believe I miss him, but I do really kind of miss him.
I'm gonna grab that pumpkin real quick.
All right.
For me.
The only problem is you have a tag on. I'm going to request, Azure, can you tag down, please? Let's just follow Mura. Just so that we don't confuse people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fine.
one problem is since I'm not actually a squad, I'm not gonna have good control over other people on the map, but that's fine. If we miss a door occasionally, I'm not gonna be as fast about it.
Mm-hmm.
I am, however, if it's just going to be us. 1 second.
Also, I have a cheesy recommendation.
I like cheese.
Is it cheesy meat?
I wish. Everyone should join the race, touch the first blue sphere, and then we continue going about our business.
Why? What does that do?
It gives us credit for participating in the race, and we get a chest when it's over,
Even if we lose? Huh.
even if we don't finish it.
All up to you guys. I'm probably not going to.
Alright, sure.
Please note my
I'm
mech
going wrong.
is Mr. Gizmo Paws.
Mr. Gizmo Paws, that's amazing.
I love it. Perfect. No notes.
Makes me want to make a Paws family member.
A warband member.
Yes.
Warband member. They need to be girly AF. That's my only requirement for the Paws Warband.
Oh no!
Oh,
no, what will you do?
Myra said it!
Someone else is opening doors.
Only
That's
the
fine.
thing the only thing I ever do.
Well, the problem for you is I don't think you have any outfit, so I might have to gift you an outfit if you
Yeah.
join it.
Oh no, a girly outfit. Whatever will you do?
I mean, hey, Azure got me this one with tails and animal ears.
Which is pretty girly.
Alright, we'll complete the circle and then go down.
I'm just doing my usual thing of ADDing around.
I mean, hell yeah. That's how you do the labyrinth. Someone opens a boss door and we end up, finding
Yeah,
them when they
that's
get wiped. It's
Valorora.
not a big deal.
I also wish that was a thing.
Yeah, I'm just putting the tag up so if people want to follow us, they can, but I'm not actually treating it like a full-on lab run, like...
Uh-huh.
I'm
Honestly,
not
I
gonna
think
worry
that's
if other
fine.
people open doors. We're just gonna do this and, shoot the breeze for a bit and set things on fire while maniacally laughing, which is...
Exactly.
Mwahaha.
The
My
point of
basic
the
viewpoint about the labyrinth is I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Burn
That's my
everything.
favorite mentality.
and
If I could
this-
draw, I would totally just do a picture of her with her flamethrower going off, laughing maniacally.
And this is why we love you, Mura.
I mean,
If
it's
we pick up a
definitely
good trail, I'll
factor.
change my build back.
Okay.
This is my higher power mechanist build.
Your I'm going raiding build?
I've never actually taken her on a raid. She's not fully equipped to maximize this build. Yay! It's a big door.
We got a big door. All right.
This is not a boss door. This is a door that's going to spawn waves and waves of enemies, which is wonderful.
Door to
for me.
door salesman.
So once we've caught up with these little guys straggling around, we will open this door.
I'm just clearing some of the trash.
Alright,
All right. We're good?
we're good. I have opened the door. It is time to burn huge piles of enemies.
And in this case, candy corn elementals.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody punch the candy corn.
Very good.
Our dear friend,
I have also discovered the joys of Romine, Mura.
Romine is excellent. I actually replaced it on this character for flamethrower, but I'll swap them back when I'm done.
our good friend the collection of raccoons is a little under the weather, so we don't have their full model today, but that's okay. We want them to recover more than we want them to be in their model. Priorities.
Look, sometimes the raccoons need a little rest outside of the mech.
Yes.
We just need to make a mecha anime series with the raccoons.
I love the idea of a mecha being steered by a pack of raccoons.
Where everyone's just a raccoon.
Or, you know, they would just be
The
like,
size and strength of the suit depends on how many raccoons are driving it. Right now, it's just one in the helmet, a couple of them in the gloves, and the rest are just dragging behind as a boot.
Oh, I didn't turn Blish on. I was wondering why it looked so empty on my screen.
Turned what on?
I use a plugin called Blish HUD. But I have to activate it when I start. Well, I mean, I could go and activate it now, but we're only running in circles, so it doesn't matter.
How does Arena feel about mods usually? The same roughly as 14?
It doesn't
or...
interfere if it's not messing with the data. They don't care. So an overlay is fine.
Is it something like you could explicitly like stream?
Yeah, they people stream with Blish on all the time.
Okay, cool.
Blish HUD really just does some overlays, and you can also give it your API code, so it can look and say, hey, you don't have this achievement, so we're going to continue to mark this achievement on your map if you want to get it, and has a lot of map help and stuff like that.
Like, obviously things that are cheating, they're not gonna, you know, but...
Yeah, I mean, obviously if it's cheating, yeah, they're gonna look down on it, and anything that messes with the data feed, they're going to look down on. But Blish HUD is explicitly same as Arc DPS, only overlay or reading data that's already existing.
For reference, Arc DPS is just a DPS meter.
Nice.
The sort of thing, we have a mutual friend who uses sometimes.
Nice.
Yeah, Blish HUD's really good for farming routes too.
Nice. So basically the point here is just to ADD, run around, set things on fire, repeat. That is the whole point here.
Gather loot, mine candy corn, fight monsters.
Yeah.
Do until you're bored.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if we get bored, we could go run the clock tower.
Yeah, we could, or at least I could fail at the clock tower. I don't know about y'all.
I only do the stopped clock tower. I am not so good at jumping puzzles where the puzzle is moving on me.
Yeah.
Like, I will get actively frustrated.
And it'll make me seasick. Whereas stopped clock tower I can actually do pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Also, isn't there the dungeon?
It is true. I haven't done Ascent to Madness this year, but it's just the value of doing it wasn't really worth it to me. I got my Halloween seasonal achievements through the five gold worth of service commissions. That's something you can do here, where in the center of the map you can pay a little gold for the service of people and be like, hey, do you want, you know, a bank?
Did you say something, Azure?
Madam Cookie.
Hold on, I gotta get some candy corn.
She gives a temporary magic find boon for candy corn.
Whoa?
Oh, god damn it, I just hit deposit and lost my candy corn. I am an idiot.
I don't know.
Candy corn! Hi, Levis!
Alright, cool. I've given it to her. I was hoping she'd also give me a mini.
Welcome to the Guild Wars 2 Halloween event. Or at least part of it.
Oh, we killed enough time for the door to spawn.
Yep, we did.
It's not the boss, thank god.
No.
We talked to Kitty.
Viscount is no longer
Skeletons.
the most annoying boss in the labyrinth.
I think that's the Char guy.
Gorebinder is the most. Although, Arrow and Veltan come pretty close, but
You know it's bad when people hate a new boss more than Steve.
kind of our buddy
not
at this
so-
point.
Mm-hmm.
The
It's
main
like,
trick with Steve is you need to make sure you spawn him before, because I think the main reason everyone hates Steve is he's got a spawn point right here near where the candy corn Viscount door starts, and so he would come and bother you while you were fighting the other boss.
Yeah, usually he pops up about right here.
Yeah, there's a. Let's see, the red spot is here.
He's got another spawn point over by the other boss door on the opposite end of the map.
He's got a few. You can see where there's a little red dot, like a little red light looking spot on the mini map. That is a spot where he can spawn from.
And if you are there on the ground, you will see an area on the wall will turn red, and there will be a big grinning pumpkin head, and then he will spawn.
But the other thing he does is he hunts players. So if there's no players, like, or they all move after he spawns, he will go to wherever the most players are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't de-aggro Steve. You can just delay.
Evade
the
him,
inevitable.
yeah.
Or you can evade him, or you can die.
Or you can kill him. I mean,
It's like,
Yeah.
once you run into Steve, one of you is dying.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's really fun when he's active when you're trying to do the labyrinth race.
Yeah. He likes to de-aggro me when I'm doing the race, or to demount me, and then he will stay aggroed for like the entire like route, and so I'm sitting there trying to do a fucking mount race on foot. It's like, thanks, Steve.
Yeah,
You get the
that's-
annual carving pumpkin. Is there more pumpkin carving achievements?
No, there's a repeat one and then the annual one, which you can get once a year. There's not really a lot to it, like.
Yeah, I
But
think the repeatable
do you
one
just
is
still do
just-
it? 'Cause
Yeah.
Yes, Lavos. This is very much. It's like City of Heroes Trick or Treating, where we're going around and like knocking on doors, and like getting a bunch of loot. But you know, that's also a very Halloween thing, at least in the States.
Murder. It's very Halloween.
Murder. It's on the menu.
Oh man, yesterday for Mad King Says there was an Asura asking everyone, now what do you say when you want candy? And then being the most Asura possible about it. And then if you correctly answered trick or treat, she and her friend sent you a whole bunch of trick or treat loot and gold. It was very cool. But I love that because she was like, Miss Char, what's up with your head? And I'm like, it's what it looks like. Hold on, I'll put my hat on because I was on Spooky Paws. And being very Asura about it, she's like, okay, well, sorry about your head. I would stick with the hat. I'm like, oh my god, you were the most Asura character possible. Or when Anoran was asked the question, and he just went, please? And she goes, hi, Norn. I'm like, thank you for being in character. This actually made it very much worth it.
Yeah, I like it when people are role-playing but not being dicks about it. That is great. Back during the lead-up to Heart of Thorns, people were actively being racist against Sylvari, and I hated that shit. It was just so toxic.
The only time I accept it is I find that human and Char players are very good about being silly
Good.
about their in-character racism. And I think it helps because it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even fight that boss and I got to loot that chest. Nice.
Wow, so did I.
Yeah, what?
There's a chest over here, right next to the candy corn that you're mining. Are you able to loot it?
I think I did.
Okay.
I don't know.
Cool. Yeah, that was from fighting Gorebinder a while ago, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I don't know. I just pressed the loot all button, and that usually gets the chests, right?
Usually.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, some chests aren't auto loot, which you will discover when you finally unlock that the auto loot mastery. And that does bug me because occasionally I'll be like, God damn it, hold on, I have to go back and get that loot. It's really inconsistent. Alright, I do have to admit, doing this in a small group, even if you're not hitting as many doors, is better loot, but it's just... I do like, you know, getting to roam and actually kill things instead of just trying to keep up with a group and
Look at Steve.
Oh, fuck!
Incoming,
Hi,
incoming,
Steve.
incoming, incoming.
See, this is what we were talking about. It goes red.
Yeah, the area goes red. A big, like, base, like, comes out of the wall. And then you have a Steve.
Dropping health turrets and care packages.
Don't worry, I've got my speedy revive glyph on.
Oh, I just jumped to my death. Thank you.
Okay, dodge. Boom. The downside is the bosses will die slower.
Yeah.
Where did he go?
He's stuck in the wall.
wall.
Oh, glorious. Is he still targetable?
Yes, he's still targetable.
Yes.
I'm still setting him on fire.
Can he target us?
Well, actually, no.
Oh
I've got
my
some
god, sneezing hurts
invulnerables
so
on him.
much.
I'm so sorry, my dude.
God damn it, Steve.
God damn it, Steve.
Killed my mech.
Get out of my
Ow.
house, Steve!
Stop being such a dick, Steve.
Just because you're dead doesn't mean you get to take it out on the rest of us.
So, Lavos, it's not a Ricti, it's a Jade Tech robot. With, like, lasers. But yes, I do understand the comparison to looking like a Ricti. For those of us who remember Ricti from City of Heroes and Villains.
Oh man, I miss Ricty Raid.
I mean, we did one the other day, and it managed to really overstim Catherine, so I don't think we're going to be doing that again soon.
Doing what?
Lady Grey was like one of my favorite task force.
Oh, I loved that task force. That is like my favorite task force slash
Lady
strike
Grey
force.
is after the Cimarron one, which I think was my absolute favorite.
Yeah, those are my two favorite things to do in that game, are those two, like, task forces. Remember, Yukon Grey.
I'm not used to something being able to kill my mech.
Yeah, that is kind of new and different.
I do not like it.
It was not, you were not present for that one, Lavos. It was the one night we were hanging out on Blue Side. We were over in Kings Row, and a Ricti raid came in. And a bunch of people were just farming the Ricti as they beamed down. So we joined in, and it was way overstimming.
There have been a couple of times where Lavos and I have tried to do the zombie event, but we just can never seem to find them.
Yeah, we experienced one of those on stream, actually. Ah. Fine.
Burn! Burn! Oh, these should be
Disco
more flammable.
Inferno. Yes, they should. Yeah, I was arguing with, not arguing, but like talking to Kat earlier. It's like, why is Karlak not fireproof? She's fire resistant, but she's not fire immune. Why?
HP too broken is my argument.
It's one of
Because
those.
it's such a good early game damage type that a lot of people use.
It's definitely one of those ludonarrative dissonance kind of things.
Or at least she should take, like, she'd have double resistance or something. I also imagine it might, I don't know, because I don't know what the endgame fights look like, but I bet when you go, if you end up going to Avernus with her, which I don't know if you can do exactly, it might trivialize that fight as well. You know?
Alright, I can't loot this one.
Neither can I.
Just from a game design perspective, making something immune to something is a very thing you should not take lightly.
In original
In my
Guild
perspective.
Wars, there were some types of foes you couldn't poison or bleed for that kind of reason. Like, you couldn't bleed a skeleton or a ghost.
Yeah.
Just bleed them of calcium.
And you'll note that they got away with they got rid of that for Guild Wars 2. You can absolutely bleed skeletons and ghosts, like, and it's just because it is really difficult to balance against otherwise.
I love being able to bleed candy corn elementals.
I just like to think of corn syrup
Yummy
filling the
sugar.
floor of the labyrinth. It's kind of like how they make fake blood out of corn syrup. It's just that's what candy corn bleeds.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Fake blood is delicious.
Fake blood is also
I'm not even
really
kidding.
horrible
It's
to
really good.
clean.
I mean, it's just
Really
sugar.
good, yes, but it is extremely hard to clean out of things. As someone who who had to handle a knife that gave out fake blood for theater, in a costume that I had to wear white for.
Fake blood is the Vaseline of consumables.
another fun thing, the little spiders. They are literally just plastic spiders. Like, if you flip them over, there's it's just a little hollowed out bit, and there's a manufacturer's stamp on the underside that says "Made in Tyria."
You got lunch. Very good.
Yes. Cat made sure that I ate something. Right. We're doing our lab run.
Your thing. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Where my lab at?
Should we tap the door?
In a
If you
second,
look
I'm
at it,
clearing the regular area.
oh, it disappeared. Yeah, if you kill the little plastic spiders, the underside there's a maker's mark. It just says "Made in Tyria."
There is a bank, a merchant, and a chef up here if you guys need buffs or trade out anything.
Oh, did someone commission them, or did you?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go up the hill as soon as we're done with this door.
Okay, sounds good. Knowing Azure did.
Good luck
Well,
for
there's
doing
an
that.
achievement for it, you know. Ah, you got your annual achievement for the year. Good.
Hell yeah.
Nice. What does that look like? Nice.
It's alright looking.
I
Not
think the
my
gloves are the
thing.
best piece.
Yeah, but exotic is exotic.
This is true. Although I can just make you exotic gear.
It was
Hey,
also
free
50
exotic
achievement
salvages for
points.
ectos, so...
This is true. Okay, what do we got? We got a bank. We got a bank.
30%
Should I
magic
be
mine,
opening
70
my
damage.
trash, my loot boxes?
What?
So should I be opening my loot boxes?
You can.
Just recounting my many feats, my triumphs, conquering gobs, bringing eluders
You have the advantage of a bank being right here for now, so.
Sixth wife. Ilion was a lovely woman. The poor dear.
I think there's
Almost
an
like I should
NPC.
save them and just open them all at once at the end.
Until next time.
I mean, I'm doing it as we go along, but if you don't have the salvaging kits, you might want to not. I don't know that it makes a whole lot of difference either way. It's really about your bag space.
Cat, what are your bag sizes?
I have all 20s.
Ah,
I made sure to absolutely cater out. And plus, she's doing season 1, and you get all 20s from that as well.
that's right.
Now, what would be really nice is if we could get her Living Story season 1, or Living Story
Season 2.
Season 2, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the most expensive season to get, so it's about
It's 'cause it's-
1,000.
We wanted to look at Black Friday, though, right? They should.
Yeah, Black
you know,
There might
Friday.
be Black Friday sales, yeah. Still just be about getting you the gold for the gems, and we have to do that in advance because the gold to gem price will absolutely shoot up for Black Friday, which will eliminate any savings you get unless you decide to actually just pay money for your gems, which is I do, but I do that every so often because there's no subscription for the game, so they get my money.
This game has no subscription. It is buy once to own. So some of us who can afford it are like, we will buy gems periodically just to try and support the development of this game.
Yep.
Aha.
And you're not being ripped off with like $250 skins like League of Legends just did.
Jesus
Or-
Christ.
Or Overwatch.
Oh god, Overwatch is almost worse in some ways.
WoW just put out a $90
Almost.
skin.
Ugh.
I'm so I really hope they officially eliminate loot boxes like legally and. 'Cause I know they're trying to do
look,
that in like
to
Europe
be
and stuff.
completely fair, Guild Wars 2 has loot boxes. That's what the Black Lion keys are for. But
Yeah.
I think
Those keys
one
aren't
of
that
my-
hard to get, right?
yeah,
One
where
of
you
the
can
most
buy them.
hilarious things I saw happen recently was they Overwatch put out like a skin that had someone's bare feet out recently, and they tried to meme about it, and they were getting torn apart by foot fetishists that were like, "Yeah, this was not made by one of us. This is poor quality."
Ah. That's
They
hilarious.
were like, "These angles are awful. This is not how someone would make a video like this." Fake fan. It was great.
Look, if you're gonna. I can guarantee you somebody who works at Overwatch has a foot fetish. Just pay them, for God's sakes.
Yeah, that was what one of the other posts said.
The only kink shaming I tolerate is when the kinks are where it's the kinksters doing the shaming.
The only kink shaming I do is the corporate kind.
Yeah, if you're horny for a corporation, get kink shamed.
To be fair, there are some people who do. I have a friend who's very, very wet for Tesla, and I do not understand.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello, friend.
Yeah, we got a boss. Anyway, I got stuff to do, so Durg will be a little quiet for now. Please let Azure know if he needs a break to please take one. Yes. Azure, you are reminded if you need a break to take one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Go
shrimp
on.
check.
Oh, shrimp check. There's another one I should add to the list, Cat.
Yes, you have the list, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be failing that one for a little while.
You have.
You're laying down in bed, aren't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Look, if you have a medical certificate that says you need to shrimp right now, do it. But like, I should not have been.
Honestly, I should not have been either, so... I mean, Cat can testify, I readjusted when you said that.
But I was going, wow, my back hurts. And I'm like, oh yeah. I wonder why.
For those who are unfamiliar, shrimp check is like, are you hunched over in the seat, or are you sitting with your back against the back of the chair? Sitting with your back against the back of the chair is correct. Hunching over is not. Slash insert the meme about, you know, are you using correct gaming posture? Which I will have to, allow. Done.
Darn, I didn't dodge that in
Yes, the
time.
two types of sitting posture. Shrimp and bimbo.
I mean, I'm not gonna kink shame.
My favorite posture advice I've ever been given is to imagine that your tits emit lasers and you are trying to headshot everybody with them.
That's fun.
I have always wanted nipple lasers. Just ask anybody that I've played Final Fantasy XIV with. If I could shoot lasers out of my nipples, I absolutely would.
See, this is why we know we're in the worst timeline, because we have all the dystopian capitalism, but we don't have nipple lasers.
Yeah, we don't have
Exactly.
the best body mods out of the dystopian capitalism. Like, really, what's the point?
Exactly.
Yeah, like if we're gonna have dystopian capitalism, let me, you know, have all the cool body mods.
Exactly.
We already have the negative transhumanism, like, come on.
Don't forget the chest over here.
We've also got a veteran candy corn elemental that just spawned behind us.
Not for long.
And I can't loot that one.
That one may
Might
have
have-
auto-looted.
We might have gotten it automatically for being part of the group that smacked her.
Alright. Cool.
I mean, Pat will need to go loot that box because she doesn't have full auto-loot
Which
yet.
one?
The one that I'm standing by. Okay, turn around. Turn around more. Okay, run towards me. I'm right over there.
And...
That one there. Yeah, you probably also got it. Just for killing it. Our group is getting bigger.
Yeah.
Follow that very dainty jar.
Dainty would be another good first name for a pause warband.
Dainty Paws.
I might have to claim that. That's very good.
You know what? It's yours. I give it to you. Dainty Paws is the last name.
Pause.
Just make the shortest jar.
Shortest and
Elementalist
yeah.
jar, probably. I don't know. What's the daintiest class in this game?
Mesmer.
I already have
Join
him.
me.
That's
I
right.
have the first member of the Pause Warband is a Mesmer. That's Princess Glamour Pause.
I was
It was
gonna say
going to be Princess
Elementalist.
Sparkle Pause, but it's one character too long, and I was like, oh, Glamour Pause. I'll do that.
Well, see, the dainty paws either has to be like an elementalist or something with light armor, or the largest character ever.
Hello, Rainbow Snow. Are you adorable, Rainbow Snow?
And then you just have to
Well-
find a good first name too.
Yeah. Rainbow Dainty Paws is pretty good.
There you go. Make sure to claim it. You might have to log out and go to. Oh,
damn it,
incoming, incoming,
Steve!
incoming, incoming, incoming.
We literally just killed you. Come on, man. Be cool.
In the house, Steve.
There
Apparently,
you go.
one of the people who was there for the first naming of Steve says it has been done as a reference to the shoot, what's that group name? Garfunkel and Oates song, You and Me and Your Friend Steve.
Except Rainbow Snow put you on my head. You can ride around right between her her red things that she does with her hair. I forget if that hairdo has a name.
Ipasilvar. Would you call Scarlet Briar's ponytails coneytails?
Yeah, that would work.
I missed that dodge.
Don't worry, I've got super revive speed.
Damn.
I think all of us do.
Steve ain't getting you.
There's a mastery for that. I don't. Oh. He's stunned. Oh, Rainbow Snow being so picky. As if there's a difference.
God damn it.
Upsy daisy, you.
By the way, if you're using the flamethrower, skill 3 does reasonable amount of break bar damage.
Ah, that's good to go. Good to know.
Like, don't use it when you're fighting mobs because they scatter and it'll piss everybody off, but they're nice against the bosses.
Yep, when you're trying to break bar.
The game does a terrible job of explaining break bar.
Yep. That came out with Heart of Thorns, I believe.
Yeah,
If I remember correctly.
Yep.
Just another thing about Heart of Thorns they didn't do right.
That's annoying too, because some of the other things in this game that they've added, they have tip bars that never fucking go away. But they don't explain break bar adequately for new people. You're a dick, Steve. See you in 15 minutes.
Bye, Steve. Eat a dick.
You and me and my friend Steve. I mean, if what I've learned about Rainbow Snow is accurate, I think if Katarina gave Rainbow Snow uppies, then I think Katarina would be loved forever. Uppies.
Oh, yes. Uppies are very good.
You know, Tiny Fox has one thing that the Tiny Fox likes.
Tiny foxes
So it's
want one
uppies.
thing, and it's uppies.
And it's uppies.
Alright, we're gonna go up and around. And then back down again.
Doug.
I go up, and I go down again.
You're never gonna keep me down, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away.
Green door.
Yes, there is a green door here.
Oh, it literally just spawned.
Yeah, right behind us.
I forgot that going down de-toggles my buffs.
Mm-hmm. Veteran candy corn elemental. Well, she is pretty strong.
The whole
She
place has gotta smell like burnt plastic and caramel when we're done.
in Lavos, Rainbow Snow is Tiny Fox, so yeah, that could absolutely work. I just figured she could grab onto the Scarlet Briar's red hair corns. Bloop, bloop.
That feels better.
Every once in a while, I get so turned around and have to reorient myself.
Oh yeah, same. It's actually worse now that I'm leading.
Yeah.
Like, wait, shit, where's the turnoff where we go back down again? Have I gone a full 360 yet?
I remember seeing someone in chat a few days ago talk about how they wish there was like a broken golem mini that would follow them around so they could name it IKEA Golem.
Eh. I wish you could actually put names on your minis.
Yeah.
Just like I wish that the game would remember what I've named each species of pet instead of wiping it every time I change my pet inventory. Okay, green door first.
I
Wait
agree.
until everyone gets here.
Someone run over and open the other one. That's usually what people do. They'll look for groups
And then they'll
that are
open the boss
doing,
door.
just
Yeah.
doing green doors, and then they'll open the boss door and drag it over.
And they think they're being helpful.
No, most of the time they think they're being dicks.
It's like, no, I'm pretty sure we could make an entire lap around the labyrinth before we could kill one of these bosses.
Ah, somebody has Dreamer.
How can you tell? They sound a bit hoarse.
I guess they can't all be winners.
No.
No, but apparently they can all be winniers.
It's still going. Yes, Rainbow Snow. Katarina is in fact floofy. Wait a minute.
Last pumpkin.
I just saw a frog.
Rogue.
I thought I was the only one.
All right. Are we gonna? Do we want to do the most obnoxious boss in the labyrinth, or?
I want to do it,
All
but
right, then let's do it.
I bow to the group if we don't.
If you want to do it, I'll do it. Just be ready to do a lot of dodging.
And swearing.
Mechanics are for cars. Let's be honest.
Spoken like a true DPS.
When I was doing raid,
That's
I
what
loved.
mechanics are for. What the healers are for.
When I was doing raid, I did love how the guy had to announce occasionally. It's like, I need to remind you guys that you do have to be the mechanics. I know it's putting a dent in your DPS, but dead DPS is no DPS.
What do
Players
you
that can't and heal.
mean? Wow, I kind of like this boss. It's there's things to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It feels the most boss-like, honestly.
Yeah, but when you've got a group of like 50, it's hurting cats. So
Fair enough.
Luckily, we do not have a group of 50.
a lot of cats to hurt anyway, though.
Mm-hmm.
Says the
I
charm.
don't even think you can get a full squad of 50 into the labyrinth.
I've seen it happen, but
Most,
you have to basically get it like as soon as the labyrinth opens, get your squad in there.
Yeah, I think the biggest squads I've ever seen in LFG are like 35, and then it's like, this commander's server is full.
Yeah, and what's worse is a lot of them put themselves in a subgroup, and so the it's full alert doesn't work.
Well, that dodge went absolutely the wrong way.
But I have to say that with the queues now, it's actually, you know, kind of nice. You can go, oh, there's only one person I have to wait for. I'll wait. Like, we'd always had the tech because of World versus World. I can't believe it took that long to apply it to regular maps.
You want to get into the labyrinth? So does everybody else.
Not always. I am still a necromancer main at heart. I see a necromancer well and I go and I stand in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's like there's no good harbinger build for lab, so there's no taking Tabitha into this. I could get her an alternate Reaper run, but you know.
Usually for this one, I just make it a Herald, Glint, Staff, and Scepter, and then just do the Swiftness and Regen boons instead of Might.
I mean, I guess I said I could put a Reaper build on her, but the whole point of me having multiple Necromancers is to not have to do that.
Looks at my like 4 or 5 different Necromancers. Huh, yeah, right?
Yeah, I got one of each.
Look,
The whole point
like
is
to
that
like
one is a Scourge,
necromancers.
one is a Harbinger, and one is a Reaper.
I was a necro main before being a necro main was popular.
Look at this.
you kids.
You damn kids. don't remember ARR when no one wanted to take a Necro anywhere because their deeps was so low.
Looks at my 30, 40 something alts. What's a main?
Fair.
I have
Apparently
main.
what I
I mean,
have
don't
right
get
now.
me wrong. Kedra is absolutely my main, but I do have a lot of other characters. Character with the least playtime though is Elementalist because I just cannot get into them.
I have
I
hard
got her to
time
80 and that
soloing
was
them.
it.
See, I have a Guardian right now, a Mesmer.
A lot of these are all from the LGBT guild.
I need to get in that clan. Too gay not to be in that clan.
I mean, fair. Now that I have an extra guild slot, I would just
I
never
wonder
main
if they
it.
got wrecked or if they got wrecked or something.
So it's like, I can't do it if I've got rep requirements.
I mean, I'd rep them. I'm just wondering about what their other requirements might be. But I would very much like to World versus World with a queer guild.
Yeah.
Damn, these bitches gay.
But DPS!
My deeps.
Yeah, Malkavarian came into chat and is just like, but DPS!
Wait, I'm confused. What's going on? GPS for what?
I don't think that was for anything specifically.
Maybe when we were talking
Oh,
about
it might have been
mechanics.
doing mechanics. I'm assuming, my guess is it was not wanting to do mechanics.
Oh, we have a door. We have a boss door here.
Yep, big boss.
That's the Lich.
He's a skeleton just like the rest. It's just this one.
How original.
Yes.
He used to be much more obnoxious to fight too.
He has little pulse waves you need to jump over. Or dodge roll through.
Oh yeah, so I got Spear Mastery unlocked.
Oh, very good.
Do you know that Spear is a long-range weapon on Elementalist?
Well, I gotta say, Spear on low-level Revenant is so much fun. It's like 4, 5, 5, 5 until everything is dead. So I've now moved my key farming character to be a Revenant instead of a warrior.
And 1 through 4 are just, hey, here's some damage, and also we shorten the cooldown of your 5 skill. Cast your 5 skill.
Your friend earlier said that DPS wasn't that important versus staying alive. And hence the comment about...
I want to be
But-
clear, I did not say that. Our raid leader said that.
Ah.
I mean, I agree with them.
I mean, yeah, I mean, basically, it's like I would like to not be dead because there's no, revive in raids, but it took, I think, several total wipes for him to get impatient enough to actually say that. I like to not die DPS, so you know I didn't disagree with
It's
him
warm in
actually,
here?
but
When I think I'm good at a class, I greed more and then I die more.
That checks out.
Fury rising.
Hello. Hello. Should we take a quick break?
This might be a good time for us to do a quick 15-minute break.
Yeah, let's get
we've
to
been
the point where we can
going-
go up to the center.
Yeah. Once we circle back to the center, let's take a break, because we've been going for a couple hours now.
Candy
And my
corn
back is feeling it
monsters.
even when I'm not shrimping.
We have incoming. We have incoming.
Oh, we have new friends.
Yeah, we got a
damn it,
Steve. Steve picked the worst time to pop in.
To teach you this lesson, old man.
Steve does not like to do convenient times. Steve does not believe in them.
Steve is religiously opposed to good timing.
If there is a bad time for Steve to spawn,
Yes.
He'll find it.
Hmm?
Said those are big fingers.
Well, the good news is he's losing like 1% a second.
Mm-hmm. That means we've got a pretty good group here in terms of DPS. Though when we take a 15-minute break, some will wander off.
yeah, I'm going to announce that I'm tagging down when we take our break.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Kitty's not animating.
If you guys would like, I can bring a DPS character.
Which one? The pink one or the green one?
Green one.
She looks like she's animating to me.
She's just doing the idols.
No. She's tracking.
Oh, there it goes. Oh,
If you're looking at that one's 10 seconds behind.
well,
This one is live.
yeah, I wasn't seeing her mouth move.
The mouth animations on her are subtle.
I mean, it's not the best. I also I have glasses, which makes it worse. Tracking problems.
I would just call it differences in model animation, honestly.
Yeah.
Mine, the mouth movements are a bit more subtle, but they are there. I've thought about cranking them up a bit, but it's like, no, I kind of like it when it doesn't look like she's constantly lip flapping.
All right.
Aesthetic taste. All right.
Shall we take our break?
Okay. Oh, I have been put in a jar. That I might refund because we're about to go on break.
Yes.
So you're not going to get full effect on that. But Mitha, why should you never make a fox annoyed? I don't know. What have we actually got here? A froggy. Oh, very good.
All right.
All right, we're going to go on a 15-minute break. Everybody take care of yourselves, and we'll be back in 15 minutes. Be right back.
nougats, the skulls, and the teeth are used to buy a few of the items that the merchants have, or they are used to make the insignias, which are used to make the Halloween skins.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back from break. All right. Are we going to go back down the hole?
Yes, I assume so. I just need to buy some more decent bags. Or defense, whatever.
We're still in the center of the lab when you want to come back, or we can do something different for Halloween. Up to you guys.
I'm going to
I am
cheat.
down to help you guys get any of the Halloween achievements you need.
I mean, I got most of them years ago. This is mostly just for...
And buying master work are worth it. For deconstruct bags. Salvage kits.
When it comes time to salvaging yellows, yes, but for regular blues and greens, no.
Okay, interesting. What do you use for regular salvaging?
The standard, whatever the standard. I mean, I have the infinite. I have the copper fed now, so I don't even remember what the other ones are called now.
There's crude, basic, fine, journeyman, and master.
I don't remember.
And the master increases your upgrade chance for better materials. And salvaging upgrades.
I mean, they can all do up to exotic, but most people just stick with basic for blues and greens until a higher level, and then use something different for rares and exotics.
My friend sent me a joke. Did you hear about the man who built a wooden car? It had a wooden steering wheel, a wooden gear stick, and a wooden engine. Unfortunately, it wouldn't start.
I'm sort of like, did we expect anything else there?
I suppose I shouldn't have.
I wonder, can I just put Mura up here by Azure? And then it's like...
If you ran.
Because then they're both hanging from the ceiling.
Alright. Do you want to put yourself in front of me?
Okay, 1 second.
You become larger.
Oh, that's the, I need to fix that. It's the bottle redeem. It's not resetting to the correct place now.
I was waiting for the actual joke. XD.
Cat? Did you use one of your level 80 boosts yet? So like you have a shared inventory slot available?
I have an level 80 boost.
And you have 2 shared inventory slots. What's in the other one? Oh, Invitation to the Mad Realm. Yeah, that makes sense.
I have 1 left. Is there...
I just wanted to make
Something you
sure
want me-
because you can't free that. You have to use that to free the space up. I'm just making notes of what kind of.
I'm making friends with Steve.
I mean, he respawns every, what, 5 minutes?
Like 15 or so, I think.
He's wandering away back to the outer
There
ring.
might be a larger group somewhere then.
Yeah. Also, I don't think he can actually camp us in the very dead center.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to go there for some reason.
I think it's designed to be a rest and AFK spot. Just like Steve also can't follow you to the entrances or exits.
Well, I mean, they're high up, so.
Oh, there's Steve. Hi, Steve.
Protected. I'm in your dirt. Beautiful blend of talents. Fast as the wind.
Quick microphone test just to make sure it's still working.
Oh well.
We had issues with that yesterday. Oh. I think we got very focused on Steve there for a bit.
Okay, there's a pink tag. We're gonna follow her.
Okay.
He's in the frog group.
Wait a minute, is that... Hmm. Yes. Yes, they are.
Who is that? Someone we know?
They are somebody who is in my guild. I don't know that I know them. There are a number of people in my guild that I do not know because, like, there are people who do recruitment. And while I'm a guild officer, I've been kind of out of the loop for a bit. See? This is another one that likes to go clockwise, apparently.
Tries to withhold my judgment.
We were all judging them.
I suspect they just wanted to hit this door right away. It'll probably inform their run from now on. I was correct.
Indeed.
Yeah, they're not somebody I know. I don't have any notes on them.
I'm gonna hop up to the waypoint real quick and take a quick look at my build.
Cool. Okay, I guess we're gonna fight the high count.
Protected.
You know, that one I have to loop manually.
I don't think she really has a pattern other than heading for whatever door she sees first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, this is not somebody I know, so I'm not really sure what their logic is.
Fortunately, it's Harrow and Veltan that we're about to do, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh.
Mm.
I think I might need to log out. My brain is
I
tired.
my
engage
back
in the
hurt
self-care.
me.
Okay, we can just like self-care. Remember, we're very big on self-care here. If people want to break here, we can break here. There's nobody saying we have to hit a particular time goal.
I mean, feel-
Azure, how you feeling?
Not awful.
But I'm guessing you could probably use a break.
I mean, no matter what I do, I'm going to be in at least a minor amount of discomfort. I just appreciate this right now as a distraction.
All right.
Well, I figure I want to at least finish this boss before already fighting her.
Okay, then we'll finish this boss.
But I have to get up relatively early tomorrow morning for a work thing that I have to do, so...
Oh, working on a Sunday?
I'm gonna get made up for it in comp time. But, yes. We had a major work event starting tonight, and we have to make sure that there are people on hand to
Protected.
run reports and make sure that disaster hasn't happened.
Gotcha. Then yeah. We are very big on self-care here, so...
Yeah, and I'm the idiot who agreed to do the 8:30 to noon position my time. Well, it made more sense for me to do it than the West Coast guy.
Fair.
That would have been 5:30 to 9 his.
Sharper still. You'll be doing that one for days. Sharper still.
Here we go. Ooh.
Man, I'm only halfway through Halloween festivities. I was slacking this week.
Midnight Mew Mew. Thank you for the follow. All right. We heading out then?
I am, yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still gonna spend a couple minutes over in Lion's Arch dumping my bags and stuff, but functionally, yes.
Thank you everybody that came along. Azure, spend some time taking care of yourself.
I can try.
I think that's about all I can ask.
You need a little more respect for your elders, Thorn. You are in the presence of Joko the Inevitable.
The inevitable? And what's so inevitable about you? Oh,
I definitely think I like Weaver better than Catalyst.
because it's true.
Weaver is fun.
Yeah, Catalyst is very dependent on the Jade's spheres, but they only last 5 seconds.
A little overstated.
It is a lot of quick button pressing and not something I'm good at.
Joko the Weird.
I just noticed that Joko is standing on a tower of crates.
Yes, just to try and be tall enough to be like eye to eye with Mad King
Oh
Thorn.
my gosh.
Now the question is, did Palawa Joko put the boxes there, or did the other like Mad King guys do it? That I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know which is funnier.
They're both kind of funny. All right. Thank you everybody for hanging out. We're gonna go do a self-care break. Everybody, take care of each other and give Milk a little love.